Problem number 1. Carbohydrates provide 4 calories per gram and fats provide 9 calories per gram. If 36% of the calories in one serving of crunchy crackers come from fats and 64% come from carbohydrates, what percent of the grams in one serving come from carbohydrates? Alright, well, let's just start by writing down what we're given, okay? What do we know? We know that for carbohydrates, I'm just going to abbreviate it, carbs, we have 4 calories per gram, right? And for fat, we have 9 calories per gram, alright? And then we're given these percentages in terms of the number of calories. So we're told that 36% of the calories in one serving come from fat and 64% come from carbohydrates. Okay, so these crunchy crackers just have fat and carbohydrates, no protein at all. And so we know the percent of the calories, alright? But we don't know how many calories are in one serving of crunchy crackers. So we can just, let's just assume a convenient value. And because percentage is just the amount out of 100, a really convenient value is just 100 calories. So let's just assume that crunchy crackers, one serving of crunchy crackers has 100 calories. So we're going to assume a 100 calorie serving. Okay, and if we do that, then we know that for fats, we have 36% of 100 is just going to be 36 calories. And for carbs, if 64% come from carbohydrates and we have 100 calories serving, then we're just going to have 64 calories that come from carbohydrates. Alright? So, now we just need to convert that to grams, okay? Because we want to find out the percentage of grams, right? So we want to know how many grams of carbs out of the total grams, okay? And if we divide those two and take, multiply by 100, then we're going to get what we want. So this is what we want. We want the grams of carbs and the total grams. Alright, so let's convert these to grams and then we can figure that out. Alright, so if we have 36 calories and we have 4 calories per gram, okay, that's the same as saying if we have 1 gram of these crackers, if we have 1 gram of carbs, any carbs, not necessarily these crackers, 1 gram of carbohydrates, that's going to be 4 calories, okay? And we have 36 calories, so what we need to do is divide by 4 calories per gram, alright? And so that means we have 9 grams of fat in a serving of crunchy crackers. And for the carbohydrates, oh, hold on a second. I'm mixed up because what? I've got 36 calories of fat, and I've got to use the fat conversion factor here. We actually have 9 calories in a gram of fat. So that means we have 4 grams of fat. Alright, 4 grams of fat in a serving. Alright, so I gotta make sure I use the right factor with the right value here. So, okay, if we have 64 grams of carbs and 4 calories per gram, alright, so if we just divide that by, oops, let's try to calories here. If we divide that by 4 calories per gram. Okay, so for 1 gram of carbohydrates we have 4 calories. We've got 64 calories here, which is 16 times 4. So that gives us 16 grams of carbs. Okay, so that's a total of 20 grams. And to figure out the percentage of the grams that are carbohydrates, we want the total. We want the grams of carbs, which is 16, over the total grams, which is 20, and then multiply by 100. Okay, and we can simplify this because this can be divided by 4, top and bottom. So we get 4 fifths times 100. A fifth of 100 is 20. So that, and 20 times 4 is 80. So that gives us 80%. Alright? So 80% of the grams, 80% of the grams come from carbohydrates, even though only 64% come from fats. Oh, sorry, 64% of the calories come from carbohydrates, okay? Let me say that again. Alright, so 80% of the grams come from carbohydrates, even though 64% of the calories come from carbohydrates, because fats are so much, have so many more calories per gram. Obviously this is going to mean that 20% of the grams come from fat, whereas 36% of the calories come from fat. Okay? So, there you go. The answer is 80% of the grams in crunchy crackers come from carbohydrates.